welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're all doing well. I was getting dressed, getting ready to head on out for an event, and then I realized the whole week of being good with filming and getting my dinners down for this video, I had all my clips up and ready, and I thought to myself, okay, all that's left is to edit and we're ready to go. And then I realized this intro ain't gonna film itself. This is going to be my full week of eating dinner version, so full week of dinners. Very realistic what I eat for dinner for 7 days, 7 nights. Disclaimer, this has a lot of meal prep in between, so I don't like prepping say on Sunday and then eating the same dinners for 3 or 4 days. I like staggering my preps. I kind of swap things out and rotate things as I go, and if I have time, then I would, like you would see in this week, if I have time, I would actually chuck some stuff on the stove just for a little bit of variety if I'm feeling it. I am quite a creature of habit though, so I do like just sticking to the same sort of things, and sometimes it's just easier. I did start out with prepping some coconut rice. All I did was just prep my rice as per normal, wash it first, and I chucked it into the rice cooker. But after that, instead of adding X amount of water, I added in 1 part coconut milk to 1 part water to make up the total volume of whatever went into the pot. It was kind of a new experiment for me because I've had coconut rice before, but I haven't really made it myself. The flavor wasn't incredibly rich or anything, but it grew on me. As you would see throughout the week, it did grow on me quite a bit, and I just ended up having it for I think 5 days. I hope you enjoyed this full week of dinners, and yeah. Voiceover Candice here, saying howdy on our first night of dinners. I put on some miso into a saucepan with a little bit of water to simmer first. Had my coconut rice ready, and I chopped up a tomato that I was gonna pop into the pan. Yeah. Then I had some chicken that I already pre-poached I think it was the night before that. It was just some regular old diced up chicken breast that I poached in mixed herbs and a little bit of chili powder. I put that in after my tomatoes so that could heat up also and all the juices can make friends. I heated up my rice in the microwave, and then I just plated it all up. The miso and the juice from the tomato end up making this very nice soup kind of stock sauce thing. It was actually really comforting and easy to throw together after a really long day out. I ended up having my dinner while watching some anime. This time round, I was going through Berserk. This one's the modern version, not the one from the 90s. And unlike the anime, I would recommend this dish. Let's put it at that. Second night. I think I was pretty hungry, so I ended up throwing together something similar. As always, I had my miso, that was going to be my base, and I realized I actually had a block of tofu lying around in my fridge, and I wasn't too sure how long it was in there for, but it smelled alright, it looked alright, so I ended up using it. I also had my vitamin C while I was cooking because I pretty much forgot to take my subs for that day, and I wanted to cram them all in before I forgot. I also had some frozen veg that I ended up chucking onto the pan also, just to make sure I get my veggies in. And afterwards, I popped in my tofu. Oh, in terms of seasoning, I cracked some black pepper on, and I skipped the mixed herbs because I think this one felt a little bit more Asian-y. Plated that up also with some coconut rice that I heated up again, and that was my dinner. Third night. Oh, the nights are going by so quickly. This night, I felt a little bit more like tempeh, and once again, I wanted to use up some that I had left over in my fridge. Smelled it, didn't quite smell, didn't smell too bad. Didn't smell that bad at all, actually. Just got this little layer of slime that I'm not sure if you guys have tempeh before, but it's basically fermented soybean, and I think it's because of that it gets a little sticky sometimes, and that threw me off and made me feel like it was off, but it turned out alright. Then I wanted to make something a little bit more cold and refreshing. So this is actually my go-to recipe that I eat by accident with tuna mayo, and it's the best way to give your tuna mayo a glow up. So I had some regular home brand tuna mayo, which is just meh, and I diced up some leftover cucumber. And what I did was I popped in a little bit of ricotta. Once it's all together, it actually brings out that tangy mayo flavor and that creaminess. The fresh cucumber also adds a little bit more of a crunch and makes it a very nice side to any dish that you're making. For drinks, I ended up having some clear whey from my protein. Obviously not sponsored, but it's been a really nice addition to my meals and a really refreshing way to bump up my protein count. The thing is, it's not like regular whey where it's creamy. It actually shakes up pretty clear. I think I'll show you in another clip, but it ends up tasting a bit like a mango squash kind of thing, which is really, really refreshing. And that was my dinner. The next day, I did have to catch up on some work in the evening, so I wanted to get my dinner out of the way. Ended up coming home from the gym, dicing up some drumstick fillets and an onion, which made me cry quite a fair bit. I'm still making these rookie errors. Apparently you can run it underneath a tap and the onion fumes don't come up and make you cry. But for some reason, whenever I have to chop an onion, I just don't remember to do these little things and I just end up crying like a little bitch in my own kitchen. But yeah, I popped it in the oven for 180 degrees for about 17 to 18 minutes. I don't mind it being slightly undercooked when it comes out, just because I know I'm going to be popping it into the microwave again and it's going to be so cooked through anyways. I rather not risk having super overcooked food. I halved that portion for the next day and decided to treat myself to a little shaky glass of red. Plated up the chicken and some heated up rice as well as frozen broccoli that I popped into the microwave, and that was my dinner. Oh yeah, I think it was Friday, which was why I was feeling myself a little. I ended up having the same thing for the next day, but instead of the wine, I swapped it out for some of that clear orange mango whey thing. And as you can see here, it is pretty clear. And then for dessert, I changed my mind and ended up having another glass of red and a clean bar. I think this was banana bread flavor. It was really nice. It just blended up dates and cherries and things. The next night, I did kind of a repeat of that tempeh meal. So I fried up some tempeh again. I ended up chucking in some tuna, but this was Mexican style instead. So like ketchup-y with beans. I topped my tempeh with some teriyaki sauce, and I had one of these polenta parmesan bite things that I just tossed in the microwave. Ended up microwaving more mixed greens, some leftover zucchini that I had in my fridge, as well as a tofu pancake. If you've made it this far, congratulations! I would have clicked off by now. Yeah, ooh, what was that? It's like gills. Oh! Ah! Okay. But yes, congratulations on making it till the end of the week with me. And we are going to make dinner number 7 now. And actually dinner number 8. Because yeah, I'm lazy. I am going out this evening and it will be kind of rushed towards the end. So I wanted to get the prep done first and have it nicely filmed so that once I'm back, depending on what time it is, I'll probably just heat it up and yeah, it's pretty much there. Just the basics with chili powder and also mixed herbs. Oh, it's spicy. I'm just waiting for the oven to I'm just waiting for my oven to preheat. Has that thing ever happened to you where you need to sneeze so bad and you just can't sneeze? Well, it's not really happening to me right now. And oh ma. Okay, calm down. So here's the finished product. Oh, it looks so nice and juicy. It was super quick. So I basically halved the pasta for tomorrow's dinner / lunch also. And salmon's looking gorgeous. I've got my other fillet in here also. It's always good to store the different parts of your meals separately just in case they kind of get each other like rank and things. You don't want them to be sitting and mixing together for too long. I'm planning on topping it with some lime juice also. I don't know where I've read this before, but apparently it's one of the main principles of cooking. You need, in order to get like good flavor from whatever you're making, you just need 3 things: salt, fat, acid, heat. Salt, fat, acid, heat. 4 things. And basically any combination of that within like flavor profile reason would give you a good tasting meal. I'm gonna situate you now. There we go. So that's my week of food. I hope it turned out well. I'm sorry, but I'm not really sorry if the meals are kind of repetitive. I will catch you guys soon in another video, but until then, have a good one.